US expert brutally drops bombshell on Meghan's strange mark in political plea unveiling her fraud. Meghan Markle has been slammed for using her Duchess title in a letter written to Congress demanding political action. Speaking to Podcast Royal, expert Jessica Robinson said it was very strange for Meghan to sign off using her royal title, as she claimed it was wrong to cross over royalty with US politics, despite it not breaking any protocols. The comments follow a letter the Duchess sent to Speaker of the House of Representatives Nancy Pelosi and Senate Leader Chuck Schumer demanding American families are paid a proper wage when on parental leave. Ms. Robinson hammered how the letter signed by Meghan was not only signed off as Ms. Markle, referring to herself as the Duchess of Sussex, but it also used the official Duke and Duchess letter paper. The royal expert explained this decision rubbed me the wrong way, as she argued that royal familial links should be kept out of politics. She explained, "It feels a little funny to me to cross over into political territory when you are using your royal titles." Ms. Robinson went on to note how observers are aware that the royal family for the most part try to stay away from politics. She added this is because such incursions into the political realm really hurt the impact they, the royal family, have, as well as damage the longevity of the royal family if they get involved in such a dividing thing. The podcast host added, "It just feels odd to me that you would write a letter appealing to the US government, signing it with royal titles that you got from another country." Ms. Robinson went on to suggest that if Meghan had instead signed off the letter as a mum, then it would have been more meaningful and have a greater impact coming from a personal position. While Meghan is allowed to sign off as the Duchess of Sussex on formal communication, she cannot refer to herself as Her Royal Highness and thus has not broken royal family protocol through the letter. But despite this, the move by the Duchess of Sussex triggered Republican Jason Smith to accuse Meghan of interference in American politics. The enraged Republican went on to ask why the royal family does not simply strip her and Harry officially of their titles, as he laid out why it was wrong for a member of the royal family to enter politics in such a way. However, constitutional expert Ian McMahon says this would not happen. He said, "Like all conventions, there is much flexibility as to what is, and what is not, acceptable territory to become involved in, and the further away any royal is from succeeding to the crown, the greater the latitude given. There has become a fashion of late that anyone who oversteps a subjective mark, and who holds a title, should be stripped of it. Easier said than done. In the instance of the Duchess of Sussex, no laws have been broken, conventions are there to be tested, but above all else, suggestions that the Duchess could be stripped of her title is to assume it was given to her. This is not the case. The Duchess holds her styles and titles as a courtesy, derived from her husband. In effect, there is nothing to strip from her." The letter Meghan wrote called for a strong paid leave program for every American that's guaranteed, accessible and encouraged without stigma or penalty. She acknowledged that since the beginning of the pandemic, millions of women had dropped out of the workforce in order to provide for their children. Meghan also spoke of her own childhood, saying that she had felt lucky to be eating a $4.99 salad at Sizzler, as she was aware of how hard her parents had worked. The Duchess added, "I started working at the local frozen yogurt shop at the age of 13. While last month, the Sussexes traveled to New York for a 3-day tour, they met New York's Mayor Bill de Blasio. They also visited the United Nations and joined a roundtable discussion with the World Health Organization.